Good afternoon, and welcome back to Field 1 here at Palmasola as we get ready for the third game of our triple header and Game 2 between the Manatee Squeeze and the SUA Pioneers. Yesterday it was a historic offensive output as the Squeeze in 5 innings beat the Nears 29-0, an FGCL record for most runs scored in a game. And now we'll see how the Pioneers respond, sitting 2-11 in the FGCL. The Squeeze are 12-2 here overall. Gray Robertson alongside producer Gracie up here in the booth. And the lineup exchange is going on. So before we get to the lineups, I will remind you that you can tweet in and let us know where you're watching at Gray, GRAY_Robertson on Twitter. So it looks like we're all set. Let's give you the starting lineup for the 12-2 Manatee Squeeze. Looking to hold on to that first place spot, a half game ahead of the DeSoto Queens, who won earlier today. Squeeze, the away team for the series. Haley Dieter, the center fielder, is leading off, with Lacey St. Jean, the left fielder, batting second. Taryn Massey is in right, hitting third. Regan Hickey, the catcher, is in the 4 spot. Brooke Massengale is the DP today, batting 5th. Monty Hubbard is at short in the 6th hole. Dylan Suggs at first base, bats 7th. Lillian Martineau, the is in the 8th spot. Mickey Kostler at second base will bat 9th, and Elise Crescio, the right fielder, hits 10th. They will face in the circle the righty from New Mexico, Caprice Barella. She's been, for the most part, the ace this summer for the Pioneers. A 5.07 ERA, 0-1 record, 19 1/3 innings, 25 hits, 17 runs, 14 earned, 12 walks, and 28 strikeouts for Caprice. And she will try and hold down a Squeeze offense that yesterday put up 29 runs on 16 hits, helped out by 8 errors from the Pioneers. So the Pioneers looking for an all-around, just cleaner softball game here today. Haley Dieter, the portaler, coming from Utah, will start things off here in the top of the first. I think we're all ready. I'm ready. Players are ready, I think. And here we go. In steps Dieter. Time for the team lead in RBIs. Haley Dieter. And ball 1 from Barella. We're off and running here on field 1. Yesterday, Dieter was 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs and a walk. This time rating 432. Strike 1. 16 of 37, 17 RBIs, 3 homers, a triple, 3 doubles, and 8 runs. 488 on base percentage. Just out, 2-2. And a strikeout for Caprice to start the inning. Here's the defense for the Pioneers. Gwen Hall is in left. Out in center, Jet Harrell. Right field, Ella Dawson. Third base, Leah Sims. Caitlin Ties at short. Sydney Lamont at second. Maddie Baker at first. And behind the plate, Valerie Combs. Lacey St. Jean now going to JMU after transferring from NC State. She had a really good game one. 3 for 4 with 4 runs scored. Also drew a walk. Hitting .457. Lacey 16 of 35 with 5 RBIs, 3 doubles, 15 runs scored. .525 on base percentage. That is smacked out to right center and down. St. Jean will stay at first, but first hit of the day for the Squeeze. Which sends up Taryn Massey out of NC State. Yesterday, Massey was 0 for 1 with a walk and a run. Hitting .368 with 10 RBIs. See if St. Jean takes off and tests the arm of Combs. There she goes. The throw down is going to get her. What a perfect throw from Valerie Combs. Stunningly done for the second out. And an 0-1 count on Massey. .14 of 38 for Taryn. I mentioned the 10 RBIs. There are also 2 homers, a triple, 2 doubles, and 8 runs on the sheet. And that walk yesterday was her first of the summer. Out towards right field and drooping foul. Good effort by Dawson. And Barella gets a second strikeout of the inning. It's a different story today. Caprice Barella faces the minimum, and the Nears offense will come up in a clean game as we go to the bottom of the first. Here's the starting lineup for the 2-11 Pioneers. Caitlin Ty, the shortstop, will lead off with Caprice Barella, the pitcher, batting second. Sydney Lamott, league home run leader, playing second, hitting third. Ella Dawson, the right fielder, is hitting fourth. Maddie Baker, the first baseman's in the 5 spot. Down in the 6 hole, Jet Harold, the center fielder. Valerie Combs is catching and batting 7th. Leah Sims is at third, hitting 8th. Gwyn Hall, the left fielder, bats 9th. Bailey Davis, the extra hitter today, hits 10th. And they're doing this against one of the favorites for FGCL Pitcher of the Year, Courtney Donahue out of Missouri. Going to bring that curveball, the righty. Start her career at DMAC. Donahue with a .57 ERA this summer, 4-0 record, 24 2/3 innings, 15 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 9 walks, and 34 strikeouts. 1-2 on Caitlin Ty. Ty from Western Michigan in the portal. .433 average, 13 of 30. 8 RBIs, a homer, 2 doubles, and 11 runs. .541 OBP. To second base, 1 gone. Defense for the Squeeze is aligned in this way. Lacey St. Jean in left, Dieter in center, Crescio in right. Over at third, Massey, Hubbard at short, Kostler at second, and Suggs at first. Hickey behind the plate. And 1 gone for the pitcher, Caprice Barella. Strike 1. Caprice hitting .500, 11 of 22, 3 RBIs, 3 runs scored. Yesterday was 0 for 1 with a walk. In the air on the left side and running in to make the catch is Lacey St. Jean, 2 gone. But here is Sydney Lamott. The Green Bay power hitter, tied for the league lead in home runs. Out in front there, 0-1. Lamott, 16 of 39, .410 average, 17 RBIs, 7 homers, 4 doubles, 12 runs. Yesterday was 0 for 2. Squeeze pitching has thrown 3 straight Summer League shutouts. Earlier this summer, a combo no-hitter by Chana Wolf and Kaylin Yoder. This has been the best staff in the league consistently this summer. But Lamott is looking for a gap all the way to the fence. She's gunning for second, and she'll get there. Nears in business here in the first. And now you've got the New Mexico Lobo, Ella Dawson, who's been really impressive this summer. Ball 1. 13 of 33, 13 RBIs. The average is at 393. Or 94, I should say, 394. 2 home runs, 4 doubles, 7 runs. Got a piece of that rise ball, 1-1. Yesterday, Dawson was 0 for 2. And Dawson swings and misses. So Donahue follows up the double allowed with a strikeout, and we are scoreless after one here on field one. Top of the second, 4-5-6 for the Squeeze. Hickey, Massengale, and Monty Hubbard against Caprice Barella. And things start with the Virginia Cavalier, Reagan Hickey. Hickey yesterday was 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 runs. Now batting .250, 6 of 24 with 5 RBIs, a homer, 2 doubles, and 6 runs. Beautiful day here in Bradenton. Little bit of wind as the day has gotten later. This morning for the 9:30 game, it was still. I mean, it was crippling just how stuffy it was everywhere. Humidity ramped. Fairly pleasant now for this time of day. Hickey through the 5-6 hole. That's a leadoff base hit for the Squeeze. And up comes Brooke Massengale. Currently in the portal. Massengale yesterday was 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and 4 runs scored. That's fouled off towards the pavilion. Massengale batting .371, 13 of 35 with 9 runs driven in, 2 triples, 3 doubles, and 6 runs. This is sent way in the air. Ty is going to track it. 1 away. For Alabama's Monty Hubbard. Member of Bama U, rising sophomore for Patrick Murphy. I went up to her after the game and I said, Monty, you had one of the weirdest score lines I've ever seen. Monty was 0 for 3 with 3 RBIs and 4 runs scored. She'll take ball 1 from Barella. On the summer, Monty hitting .419, 13 of 31 with 14 runs driven in, a homer, 3 doubles, and 17 runs scored. Second on the team, .537 on base percentage. That's foul. Hubbard shoots it through the middle. That's her first hit here in this series. 2 on, 1 out for the Squeeze, and This is exactly what this offense does, just passing the bat well. Now it's passed to the newest Panther for Georgia State, Dylan Suggs. Dylan was 3 for 5 yesterday with 4 RBIs and a run scored. Ball 1 from Barella. On the summer, it's a 281 batting average for Dylan. 9 for 32 with 11 RBIs, 2 homers, and 4 runs. Got our first 2 stolen bases of the summer yesterday. Now time called. Time called. Combs is going to have a word with Barella. Two and one. Third strikeout for Caprice. Second out of the inning. And in steps Lillian Martineau. She has picked her new home, has not announced it yet. Portaled from Georgia Tech. Ball 1 to Lillian, who yesterday was 0 for 3 with 2 RBIs and 3 runs. Hitting .538 with 10 runs driven in, 1 homer, 2 doubles, and 11 runs. OBP, even after an 0 for 3 day, still sitting at .647. Throwback to first will not get Hubbard. Changeup called strike, 2-2. And Martineau swings and misses. Caprice is cooking. 4 strikeouts, and the Squeeze leave 2 on in this 0-0 ball game. To the bottom of the second. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Nears. Baker, Harrell, and Valerie Combs. Maddie Baker from Green Bay. Yesterday was 1 for 1 with a walk. Coming in, trying to set the tone here in the second. Nears look like a completely different team here today. Ball one from Donahue. Baker hitting .480. 12 of 25, 2 RBIs, 2 doubles, 4 runs, 567 on base for Madison Baker. Hard foul. Again foul, full count. Baker not making it easy on Donahue. That's ball 4. Good job by Maddie Baker setting the tone here in the second. That is a rare walk allowed by Donahue. Just the 10th this summer. And now you got Jet Harrell out of UTSA trying to pass the bat. Jet was 0 for 1 yesterday. 7 of 30, 233 batting average with a double and 9 runs. She's been hit 3 times by pitches, so a 323 OBP. Tried to bunt. 0-2. Let's see if anybody said hello on the socials. I will pull up the Twitter. Nothing there. Let's check Facebook. Right down the pipe. Strike 3. Second for Donahue. Hey, Jennifer Joyner. Hey from the Jets family. Happy to be in field 1. I think I said from the Jets family. From Jets family. Thanks for tuning in, Jennifer. Happy to have you here. Valerie Combs out of Georgia Southern. 0 for 2 yesterday. Hitting .286. 8 of 28, 3 RBIs, 2 doubles, 2 runs. Jammed on the infield. And that was in fair territory. Donahue will throw to second, and that got away. Oh boy, this will be fun to score. 2 on, 1 out. So We're giving it an error. We're still deciding where. There's strike one to Leah Sims out of Rutgers. Kennedy Shea is coming to run at first base. Opportunity for Sims. Way in the sky towards left field. There's the catch, and out number 2. And up comes the McNeese Cowgirl Gwen Hall. 6 for 24, 250 average, 4 RBIs, a double and 5 runs. Hall yesterday was 0 for 1. Trying to get the Neers on the board. 2 on, 2 out. Foul ball. Periodically throughout the day, we will update you on the happenings from Field 2 with Tom. Over there, bottom of the second, Rodeo trying to even that series at a game apiece. They lead 1-0 against the River Mocs. Maybe a hair low, 1 and 2. Another foul ball. Watch out. Off to the tennis courts. Slow roller to second base. Kostler stays down. The throw was a hair high, but no damage done. And we're still tied up at 0 after 2 here on Field 1. 1-1 count to start the third. Kostler, Crescio, and Dieter due up. Scoreless ball game. Caprice Barella back in the circle for the Nears. And Kostler pops it up. Combs finds it for the first out. Now Elise Crescio will try and turn the lineup over. Ball one to the Oregon Duck. Crescio batting .500, 14 of 28, 10 RBIs, 5 doubles, 19 runs to lead the team, .632 on base percentage. Head 2-0. Yesterday, Crescio was a nightmare. 2 for 2 with an RBI and a run. Now head 3-0. Looking to turn the lineup over to Haley Dieter, who waits on deck. And there's ball 4, so Crescio just does what she does. First walk by Caprice, and back to the top of the order with Haley Dieter, who's one of the 4 strikeout victims for Barella so far today. Got tied up. Did she go? Yes, she did. 0-1. Roanoke, Virginia native. Went from Liberty to Utah. Now back in the portal here this year. And it's quickly 0-2. Stays alive. Jam to second. Lamont will make the catch. 2 away. Now you got Lacey St. Jean, who singled in the first. That was a hit and run, and that's a single and left. 2 for 2 day for Lacey. In this series, she's now 5 for 6. And an opportunity for Taryn Massey to get the squeeze on the board. Massey struck out in the first inning. First pitch popped on top of the dugout. 0-2. It's a really good pitch by Barella. She's been moving through the zone really well, and she's used her changeup at the right times too. I wouldn't be surprised if she chose now. Massey stays alive. Got her. Caprice Barella, 5 strikeouts through 3, and the top offense in the FGCL has been held scoreless so far. Nears will bring up 10-1-2 when we come back. We're back here at Field 1. Apologies if you had to reset things for briefly stopping the stream. We were having, I don't know what's up with the internet today, but this field's had some connectivity issues. So we were in one bar, red bar land, and for basically that entire inning. So I just paused it, turned it off, restarted it, the old unplug it and plug it back in. And it's looking good now, so let's rock and roll. Bottom of the third. 10-1-2, Davis, Ty, Barella against Courtney Donahue, who's having to really work to keep pace with Caprice. Ball 1 to Bailey Davis. Another McNeese cowgirl here in the league. Davis batting .250. 6 of 24, 2 RBIs, a double, and 2 runs. Davis loops it to short. Hubbard is there. 1 down. Now to the top of the order with Caitlin Ty, who popped out in the first. Ty, a native of Edwardsburg, Michigan. Let's show you the coaching staff for the Pioneers. There's Erica Beach, third base side, Hall of Famer. Previous coach at New Mexico. Legend in the circle at Arizona State. Assistant is Lorelei Depew, who's a former Near herself. Strikeout for Donahue. That's her third. And the duel continues. And now we'll see if Caprice Barella can help herself out a bit. She fouled out to left in the first inning. Strike 1. There's that really good Donahue curveball. That's out of play. Headed towards a Jeep. Stopped by a tree. 0-2. They're just bumping music over at Field 2 right now. The Rivermocks are basically hosting a party. Ground ball, Kostler at second, sidearm throw, inning over. That's the first clean inning of the day for Courtney Donahue, and we are looking at a completely opposite game from yesterday. 0-0 after 3 on Field 1. No score here in the fourth. 4-5-6, and ball one to Reagan Hickey. It's Hickey, Massengale, and Hubbard. Reagan from Atlanta, Georgia. Redshirted last year for Virginia, so she'll be a redshirt freshman this season. Popped up on the infield. Lamont will track. There's the first out. No runs for the Squeeze on 4 hits. They've left 4 on base and committed 1 error. Nears, no runs on 1 hit. They've left 3 on base and are errorless so far. It's Brooke Massengale, who popped out in the second, comes in with the bases clear and 1 gone. Two and 0. Boy, Barello's doing just a really good job hitting her spots right now. I mean, there are no mistakes over the plate. Out towards center field. And now running in is Dawson from right. There's out number 2. Bottom 3 on the other field. It's 3-1. Rivermocks over the Rodeo. And here's Maddie Hubbard, who singled in the second. Hubbard towards left field, and the catch is made for a 1-2-3 frame. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Nears looking to break through. Sydney Lamont is due up when we come back. So if you're the Pioneers, you've got an opening with Sidney Lamont. 0-0 ball game. It's 3-4-5. Lamont, Dawson, Baker. Top hitter on the Nears, Sidney Lamont. Leads the team in RBIs and home runs. She doubled in the first, but was left stranded on second base. Just a totally different game from yesterday. Strike one, 1-1. So we're still having some connection issues. I'm not sure how it looks at home, but we've been on the red bar for, it says 23% of the broadcast. So what I might do, as Lamont lines that out to left, there's another Lamont bomb! The Nears power hitter gives them a 1-0 lead here in the fourth. Sidney Lamont with home run number 8. And for the first time in this series, the Pioneers have a lead against the first place Squeeze. Now here's Ella Dawson, who struck out in the first. Dawson is looking for grass. That gets by the diving Dieter. Well backed up by Crescio, but a single after the home run. So what I was going to say was I might stop the stream and unplug the internet just to give it a second to cool off, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Don't want to miss a dadgum second as Maddie Baker, who walked in the second inning, steps in. Tried to bunt, but missed. 0-1. Got a Facebook message from Dwayne Hubbard. Hey Gray, my wife Tina and I are watching the Squeeze live. Looking forward to coming down for the last 3 days of the FGCL. It's been a great experience as a college player parent. Thank you, Mr. Hubbard. Glad y'all be down here. I don't think I've said this. I will not be here for the playoffs because my best friend is getting married. So I've got to write a speech and everything. I'm kind of nervous about it. But he did move the wedding kind of at my urging-ish. I at least encouraged him not to do it the weekend he was thinking of doing it, which was World Series weekend. So, you know, give and take. There's a strike, 2-2. But we'll have all the playoff games covered. Tom will be here, and another broadcaster will be here as well. Don't worry, Gracie, it won't be you.
Thank God.
Still nobody out in this inning. Oh boy, that looked like strike 3. Instead, it's ball 3. Another payoff from Donahue. Foul ball. Out in front. Nice off speed from Donahue for the first out. And here's Jed Harrell, who struck out looking in the second. It was a 3-pitch K by Donahue. First time she faced the UTSA Roadrunner, Jed Harrell. His family is tuning in. 1-1. Looks like we've got full bars back up for the stream, so that's good. And another strikeout for Donahue back-to-back here in this inning, and 4 with 2 gone here in the fourth. It's Valerie Combs, who reached on that weird play in the second, steps in. So just a reminder, I'm going to restart the laptop after this inning. I will make sure, do my very best to make sure that you don't miss a pitch, but I'm worried that all the things are a little hot right now, so I'm just going to unplug them for a couple seconds, kind of give it a reset. Hopefully that keeps the connection all green, all good. So when I do that, just refresh the link. It should be right back up. Should be all good for the top of the fifth. That's golfed out towards left field. Long run, and it's off the fence. Dawson is hightailing it around third. Hubbard's throw is late. It's an RBI double for Valerie Combs, 2-0 Pioneers. Ella Dawson was trucking all the way home. And Combs has the ribby. That's her fourth. Shea will come out and run. And with 2 outs, here is Leah Sims. Rutgers player fouls off the first pitch. She flew out earlier. Entered today hitting 190. Oh, and 2. Did all that big talk about resetting things, and then it's been green since. So maybe we don't have to. I don't know. Maybe I'll just wait another half inning and see what happens. And now it's getting yellow again. So I think we will. Tying him 1-2. Yeah, after this inning, we're definitely going to reset it. Full count. Ball 4. The inning that just keeps going. First and second for the Pioneers for Gwynn Hall. Hall grounded out in the second. One and one. And Donahue gets her third strikeout this inning. But the Nears get 2 runs. And we go to the 5th. Keep in mind, we're going to reset the connection, so refresh your stream. We'll be back in just a moment. 2-0 Pioneers after 4.